throughout this stage. They're looking to be in fine form as much as possible. We see here from Boom, though, the triple sentinel composition, basically. No duelists whatsoever. Berserk's already able to take down also Sushi Boys. And Boom Esports off to a good start. XERXIA holding close as per usual. They want to get thrown through towards the nest. But Frostmite with the angle. Surf able to trace back. But flips to dirt. The push is real. And the Killjoy able to get that takedown. 4th position already covered up by Berserks. And Boom stopping XERXIA's advance before it even really got started. Forcing their hand. And even better, slaying the last member as he stands. In that case, but
yes.
Right now, XERXIA, they're actually going to be moving on forward. Over onto the nest, Foxy already establishing a foothold here. Flips it there, though, over onto the corner. Haven't cleared it out yet here for the side of XERXIA. And Surf and Sushi Boys finally with the takedowns that they need. Frostmite, though, contesting up close and personal. Eventually does get the kill onto Sushi Boys. Hanging on back to the back of side. Surf, though, assassinating Typical and dashing on away, but leaving Foxy. And, well,
point this tournament. Here comes the execute though, but great fend off coming from Boom. Good slow orbs keep him at bay, and Flip Shifter, he finds one but traded out.
I mean, they're trying to find that utility value as soon as possible. In case in point, there you go. Battlefield manipulated and Blazing and Frostmite get the frags apiece over onto the right-hand side, dropping on down from the rafters. And this is such a great angle for Blazing to utilize. Now the cross kitchen here, black and blue, but eventually they're gonna go for that A site, and it's just such a difficult time for XERXIA to navigate in the first place. Now the swarm for the favor, and Flipsy there will find the flavor there to get that takedown. Frostmite on the board as well. Boom Esports now cleaning up house, and XERXIA, they were lost in the woods. The location, it's looking very dicey here for the attacking side, as Boom Esports are ready now for the retake. Templeton, though, over onto the corner here of Viper Spitlight to get the backstab as much as possible. They also go for the lockdown here, black and blue, and things are even looking more perilous here for the side of XERXIA. Surf, though, on the inside. Templeton already getting 2 so far. Blazing on the board, and it doesn't matter if Surf is right here because this is as clean as can be for Boom Esports. The lockdown isn't even done yet, and Boom already get that spike down towards this A site. They have the space this time to get it done here.
They will get that plant down. Most of the presence here considerably from Boom is towards mid to try and secure that res on Blaze King. They get him back up to the fight and give themselves a man advantage. But Cruz, he's got the res to use too, but the thing is, Foxy is way too out of line to be able to get that going here, so he can use it in the post plant. Hunter's Fury doesn't connect, but shakes him up, it stirs him, and they completely fall down. Boom Esports, everything working out for them. I don't think Scary's got this, even with a flank.
I mean, he's just looking for kills by this point. They can just run away from him, and they even put up the wall just for good measure. It's all about safety here for Boom. Safety in numbers, and wary for Boom faithful, but we can see now that their fate will be rewarded, and their frags are looking to be as sharp as ever. Surf, though, his blades. This time the potency does come here for the side of XERXIA. Berserk's now ready to challenge next. Foxy, though, able to get the pinch on. And XERXIA this time playing more to the map compared to before. The backstab is perfect, courtesy of Scary. He's got the catch on the Frostmite over at Snowman. And XERXIA Esports, this is what we have been looking for all throughout the half. Get that active map control and just go for those perfect angles against the opposition. It's absolutely systematic. More in line to the XERXIA brand. And while Flipshooter is all alone, this is commanding here for XERXIA after everything is said and done.
Yeah, finally, a round that XERXIA actually look like they have some command over the situation, have some read, and this could get them going, Dex. If they win every round right on after and bring this 8-4, that is certainly doable for XERXIA, especially if they win a pistol.
Push! It allows XERXIA now to make that space to create a vacuum here and put that spike down. Crusoe trying to go for the plant, but the Odin actually finding his marker! Where do you see that on a map like this? Only Blaze King is able to get that conundrum on, and now Flipshooter getting on the board. Over onto the corner, though, Surf watching it out from the 4th position. An aggressive angle here for XERXIA, at the very least, giving him a fighting chance. And it's 2v2 after everything is said and done, but Blaze King, your wonders, will it cease? Here we have now the bounces, though, doesn't get the takedown. No, it forces Foxy out, though, and Berserks will catch him off guard. All left now to the Surf. He popped off versus the rafters. Can he do it yet again? Keeping an eye out on the high ground as much as possible. But the Odin, who is able to get away with it, his name is Blaze King. All hail his majesty, the Odin. Already, they're trying to crack this wall as much as possible to give them another angle, if ever. A little bit of the break here, but Berserk's now looking for the shots. They're finding Blaze King, though, with a stellar shot with the Sheriff. Berserk's now trading it back, and Flipshooter there looking to crawl on through the top screen. Anyway, Boom, though, with the frags going in favor, and now this one burning Sushi Boys down, and there's no touching the spike whatsoever here. Scary, the only one left, though, in a 1v3 situation. Wall is down, and all he sees are Boom looking at him straight in the eye.
30 seconds
now, though,
left.
the dart action, Sushi Boys. Using that turret for the distraction. Berserk's finding Surf though to start things off. Already a good sign here for Boom. I love the angle there with a Nano Swarm just to prevent that default plant from happening. But Boom doesn't care about that right now. Tempotal hugging the wall. And he just might be the epic surprise that Boom wants to give XERXIA here. It's one gift that can keep on giving, and there you have it. Tempotal right now, taking a sip of the action. Scary will go down. Foxy though, and Sushi Boy's on the board. 3 for Foxy so far. Big step up when they need to the most. And it's all left to Berserks to go for the barrage yet again. 1v2 situation though. For an angle here and sets up the rendezvous. Time though ticking. XERXIA need to get the defuse in fast, but there's the peek into the takedown. Doesn't care about the outdrone whatsoever. Great timing there from the side of Boom. But Foxy getting halfway done. Halfway left. It's all about the shots here. And Berserks, he is the
It's gonna happen. Seems like they have to commit to this A site.
Yeah, still our advance here from the side of Boom. Get that map control and actually get the control of the A site for themselves. Guiding Light though gets the confirmation. One is up there tower, and Berserks will go down. But eventually now the escapades here of Cruz alongside his teammate. Able to get that kill. Flipshooter though teleporting on back to get that takedown. Tempotal on the board. Flipshooter right now trying to keep that tower control in favor. A single bullet though will do him in. Scary right now looking for a target. Breaks the rendezvous. Looking for another opportunity. We don't get the double peek though. Flipshooter barely missing the marker there. And it's Scary right now finding Tempotal. Anyway, 1v1 though with the big ones. It is Scary who's the absolute monster there in the end. XERXIA Esports, the navigating.
Pushing through that molly as well. Flipshooter, he is on a mission to take him down.
Oh man, he even went through the flames, and now look at Cruz absolutely pinched here by Boom Esports. Can they actually get the confirmation? Yes, they do. Sushi Boys though blowing Flipshooter up for a bit of that repentance, and Sushi Boys is not done. Already feasting on these targets. Can he go for more though in the 3v3 slate? Blaze King inside the showers. There we go with the pop flash yet again. Fox trying to swing it by, but Berserk spotting Surf and his gun first and foremost. Sushi Boys now out in the open, trying to find anyone willing to challenge him. But Boom, they have some great angles so far to utilize. It's all about when they peek on that. Foxy though waiting for the contest. Blaze King even quicker on the trigger finger. Sushi Boys now the only one left. Can he ace it out to win it here for XERXIA? Boom. They already have some losses.
Too far forward for this engagement. Blaze King. Oh my goodness, Fox, I think he's been fired out. No, he doesn't actually see him, even though he clipped through that smoke for the meantime. Blaze King walks through to his own demise. Surf takes him down, Dex.
Man, this is why you don't peer through the curtain immediately, scared off by Surf and taken on down. Look at the cross-star being set up here by XERXIA. Frost and Tempotal do get on the board. Doesn't really matter too much because XERXIA has done some impeccable damage here already in eco state. Surf now has to teleport on the way back into the container. Cruz waiting for the timing to go for that orbital strike, but Tempotal has already abandoned mission. And XERXIA, just a stellar hold yet again. They were just complete.
This ult could be big, especially since we do have Berserks here on the lamps. When XERXIA go for the retake, Cruz and he pops that now will force him out of it, flushing him out and gaining control of the site. Now this pulse plant, so much more difficult for Boom to try and win with it being out of their reach. And Fox is on that flank, is going to go big. Here comes the Trailblazer. Blaze King able to go for one, but it connects as well. Showstopper making things much more doable. 3v, making a 2v2 Dax to try and defuse, but the lineups are too good.
They didn't see Tempotal whatsoever. And he's the one who gets to take down all the Sushi Boys. And Tempotal does it again. Here we go now. Scary going for the defuse, but there's just a retake. They got so much space a while ago for XERXIA. Unfortunately, just didn't pan out as the corners weren't checked the way they want to. But speaking of corners now, Foxy trying to make this work. He's gonna tap the Seekers though, and gets the surprise out to Flipshooter even. He knew he was on a one-way trip to hell. At least he brings Flipshooter along for the right. Boom though coming up with the advantage. It's 4v3 now.
Lamps, they have an opportunity to get the spike plan down, unless Tempotal can deny this, and that's gonna be crucial because of the time ticking. He gets it with a snake bite next. Oh, Cruz!
That's huge there from Cruz. Predictable actions there from Boom, and they just prevent all of the set.
Contacting information here towards Showers, still holding on though. That's realizing that Berserk is already this close, falls back with the pick. Now they've taken down a man, gives him a bit more to work with, but because of the Viper not being down here, it's going to be much more difficult to get in. Luckily for him, though, Surf, he doesn't connect that shot. Blaze King has to check his back. Scary is waiting. He bites, and it's too venomous for them to deal with. Round should be done here. Smoke dissipates. They're going to go for this, but it's going to be a rude surprise. Stevital has already made his way here towards the lamp. Surf, though, still gets a pick on the Blaze King, who's coming from short, but now they have no idea Stevital's here. Here comes out that Showstopper, and they're crumbling here on the Shower defense. Sushi Boys goes down to Martyr, yes.
Still stuffed on the outside. The Tempotal finally finding his marker towards the Shower itself. Scary though making the trade, and even with Boom actually trying to blend into that A crowd, it's still not gonna be enough because Flipshooter is right smack dab in the middle, absolutely pinched. and that's our hold with the Viper's bit. But that means that's the Viper stuck there in the first place. But Foxy doesn't miss. No pressure, no fear. He finds a takedown anyway. Sushi Boy's getting two for himself, but Blaze King now getting on the board. Showstopper Pride. Berserks will shut it down before it gets its fuse lit. Surf though finding Blaze King along the way, and it's now gonna be 1v2 as Boom Esports has taken some hefty losses to their surprise. Berserks still clutching it, perhaps? No, it's not gonna happen. Why? Great anticipation there from the side of XERXIA. But Boom Esports, it's a whole crowd here right now looking for the angle, but they're not watching over the showers, and Crucive Surf will take advantage. XERXIA all over the place, absolutely scattered right now, and taking advantage of the fact that Boom is absolutely lost in the sands here. It's a mirage of what could have done, and at the end of the day, it's XERXIA who comes out ahead yet again. Short angle though for Tempotal. Does he get spotted here by Sushi Boys? Yes, he does. Already getting felled. All left now to Flipshooter though in a 1v3 situation through the lab scene will go on through yet again. Surf though cannot find the headshot as Flipshooter teaching him how it's done with a full auto gun. But look at how far Cruz is. He's ready with the lineup in black and blue. Gets the backstab though onto Sushi Boys. And it's all up to Cruz now. Action. All about timing. All about discipline. And Cruz is ready here to stand at attention. And he will get taken down by Flipshooter. This is going to be very close. But Boom Esports, they can't get the round. Seems like we're getting quite the days of the day. Perfect. It's Friday. Freaky Friday to say the least as we go for more air in APAC. But XERXIA just making this as convincing as possible now. After all of that action that happened in the last round, this time it's a red carpet rolled for XERXIA to look like the stars that they are. Spikes planted by V2. Boom Esports went for the force buy, but there is just no force of impact really from Boom right now.
This is literally the way it played out last time around. Surf runs him down. We get them even closer in the scoreline, and I'm not too sure if that's going to come in here. As Frostmind, he's going to get found, and Tempotal has a big job here to do. He does get that Dax, and here they go.
At least now, Frostmind still staying safe over into the elbow. Berserks now might come from the long angle instead. And Frostmind takes advantage of the timing after the plan. They were looking for the rotations to look to cover the site itself as well as the flank. And Berserks now cashing out Sushi Boys even. Boom Esports still alive in this firefight. Surf now only one left, 1v2 situation. He's able to navigate away from the Covey and avoid the pain shells from being hit the mine. Still though, oh my Frostmind, that was so close. And Surf, he got the target onto Berserks, but since Frostmind will go, can Boom though set things up after that vision blockade. Seems like that's not the case, but never mind, Frostmind will play for himself. Gets two at the end of the day, making it a 2v1 scenario. It's all left to Scary now to try and haunt the opposition. He does have the spike in hand, putting it down though towards the left default. And look at Boom Esports now trying to get on through to the other side. Timing though is everything. And the reload, oh, that's dangerous for Scary. Has to change guns. Looking for another angle. Poison Cloud gonna be in the way. Navigation here for the side of Scary to at least isolate these duels. But the wraparound is real, and Berserk's just right behind him. Tempotal though finds him first. And Seek and Destroy, that's the Boom Esports mod. This is towards that A side, and you can see everything now is just absolutely left to the sky of Blaze King. He's waiting though for Cruz to come. We'll get the takedown, and a little bit unfortunate, playing a little too busy with those smokes. Blaze King though dueling yet again, and being the hero here for Boom so far. The anchor here with the sky backing on away as XERXIA has taken control relatively towards the side, but Tempotal finds Scary anyway, and Flipshooter still wins inside the smoke. Drop on down to get the takedown from Smoke Criminal to Action Star. First and foremost, Smoke's though in the way to allow Boom Esports perhaps to get the tap on, and there you go with the touch real quick. Surf though all the way close by to get at least that intel. Halfway done by Tempotal, sacrifices his life for the greater good. Frostmind on the board though, making 3v3. There we go with the bounces. There we go with the V-Fuse. Can Flipshooter get away with it? No, he doesn't. Cruz burning down the opposition. XERXIA playing with the timer. It's on their side right now, and it's 3v2 now. Bit of an angle here towards the spike itself. Blazing with tap. He does get the takedown, and it's desperation here for Boom, but XERXIA, they knew what points here for both sides.
Those points are going to have to absolutely be perfect. Flipshooter, half HP, and another follow-up shot here. Foxes, he buys up a 6-shooter in this round. The Sheriff connecting, equalizes things up here. And in this type of split position, 4v4, does favor Boom out because that defense is a bit thinner. Tempotal, he's going to be trying to push. He doesn't even realize that Wine's being held here by Scary. And from their back, he can pounce.
Ooh, scary timing is right. The gravity wall is there to get in the way. Foxy now getting in the face of Berserks, and Boom Esports all left to Frostbite now in a 1v3 situation. Frenzy though in hand yet again, looking for an angle here, but Sushi Boy's from a
problem, and there it goes. Speak of the devil, and he's gonna show himself. Fox has opened things up, but Flipshooter quick on the trade.
Oh, what the shot from Flipshooter! Open things up even more so. The gate's wide open now to move towards B site, and while XERXIA was able to use lots of utility, combo it up to go for the stall. It's not enough this time as Boom Esports decided to go in with reckless abandon and coming out ahead with their Berserker barrage. Still though, XERXIA now trying to set things up yet again with the Astra. Scary here, looking to apply pressure. Problem is though, hard retake right now for XERXIA as they did invest on the operator, and Surf is quite a bit away from getting that Blade Storm here. So Boom stabilized towards the site. Great setup so far. Not just that, as we get the push on over, Cruz is there to get that first takedown. Flipshooter over the corner gets the third kill already. Scary down, going for the wall back. Nice find off the Blaze King. Flipshooter with a fourth. He's hungry for the ace right inside of the boat house right now, and Scary looking to haunt the opposition yet again. Already tapping, already moving. But game, Foxy, of course, can garner the intel for himself using the Fade's utility. The power of Initiators on Ascent, it can be quite unmatched if played correctly. Flipshooter though pushing on forward. Hot hand still from the previous round, looking for more. Sushi Boys able to just slice, dice the action and find a way to be the chef of this kitchen. 2 already for Sushi Boys. All left now to Tempotol on the flank. But look at XERXIA, keep an eye out into the front line. Tempotol will find Cruz though as he retreats. But beyond that, this is another round for XERXIA Esports.
Yeah, XERXIA quite proficient on this defensive side of theirs, and as you said, this is one of those initiator maps. Actually, at the
Quite a conundrum to get on through. Null Commando is the answer. Here we go with the Cosmic Divide even, and Boom Esports throwing everything they can. Surf though finds Flipshooter on the lurk this time towards that B site as you mentioned. Cruz here into the corner, and Boom Esports, they're just trying to find a way to get that entry on, but it's not happening whatsoever. Danger close out from Sushi Boys. Scary is also there into the fray. Tempotol finds Cruz though along the way. Boom Esports now going towards the site, but the problem is Scary is right there in the back. Blazing finally finding the Frat that they need. 2v2 scenario though. Odin and the operator, can they get the job done here? 7 HP left from Blaze King. Tempotol already getting felled by the hail of bullets, and a Nightfall event to secure the round even more so. Blaze King, a single sliver of HP, the Prowler coming his way, and the
for Boom Esports, and now they have a post-plant situation once more with, once again, Blaze King playing here from that A main position. XERXIA have a chance to retake, but they don't break open the wall, rather the door here towards short this yet, as Berserks finds one, but only that one.
Yeah, but Surf already on site here and trying to find another target. Look at Sushi Boys go. Frostmine right behind the wall, gets a takedown off the Surf. Generate the position absolutely essentially to the side of Boom. Blaze King though is now overrun here by Cruz, and Scary also just able to high five King the slots of first, second, and third. It's absolutely a lockout here by XERXIA Esports. Frostmine though trying at least to knock on any kind of door that can get some help here for Boom Esports. Beyond that, it's just difficult now for Boom to actually navigate on through. Might be even worse if Cruz finds Flipshooter, but through the smoke, he will go, but not enough to get away in time. Surf has just been absolutely on it like a bullet with his operator, and every single time he scoped on in, he's able to be effective and get a big takedown. 20 seconds left. Boom. They're moving towards that B site. A Surf is watching CP instead. Danger close. Frostbite finally slaying the Slayer himself.
10 seconds left.
It should be allowing them to go for the plant. The numbers though, they're difficult here, Black and Blue.
Yeah. They have a Cosmic Divide to try and tie this up, to try and rather cut up the site here and give them a bit more cover to utilize. That connects though, the 0 point, confirming that Frostmine is on the back of the site. Both players within it, and him being really branded and marked for death there. Tempotol is not going to help his case out. The retake could come in. The flash already prepped, and here it comes from XERXIA.
They want us his Foxy on his entry, and here he comes. Oh no, but he's concussed here, trying to find the shot. He only can't get up to the fire that he needs. But what a shot on the Frostmite! Sometimes you just gotta believe to achieve.
Best teams in the entirety of the APAC VCT from year one, from the get-go. And this is the reason why. The fact that they can do this to some of the best teams in APAC just proves that case. But Blaze King catches Fox, who's too eager to try and get the spam through the wall bang, and Frostmine finds even more.
RNGs is this time, but Surface, a shorty supreme! Berserks! That is just disrespectful. That is just dirty there from Surf. And Scary this time, able to diss Blaze King away from the round. 3v2 scenario, advantage here for the side of XERXIA. Hunter's Fury is the call. I believe it does get the tag up from afar. Can't get the second connection. Scary backing on away. That's some space being created here for the side of Boom. And Tempotol will take advantage from the speedway itself. Cruz for the wall bang action. There we go with the scan, but
Why do you
Cruz
wait?
had the better HP to get that takedown. I get the ambition, but it's just so difficult when you don't have the help to do so. And it's Frostmind versus the world. He's trying to stall for time here, but the double peak is way too much to handle. XERXIA again and again and again. The rounds are just going in their favor here, Black and Blue, and there is no signs of versus Surf, perhaps. On the long optics, they do look for the scan.
No
There's the
way!
flash, but it doesn't matter. Surf will cleanly clock the head of Research before Frostmind will find him as he falls. What a shot, though, to start things off. Still, Boom able to make it towards A side.
Certainly, Dax, as you love to say, he who dares wins. The old Marine mantra.
Ooh.
Scary. Man, terrifying position for Tebatal to be in, and Suchi Boys, he follows suit to take down Flip Jitter. Nightfall connects. The real nightmare is coming into full effect, and this is looking to crumble once again for Boom, but they fend them off for the meantime. Not for long, though, as XERXIA come for the ages. The Prowler connects. They know, they sniff the blood in the waters, and look at Surf here
Oh,
making
man.
it so.
He just rides that wave and gets on through the barricades. Enemy Surf already
No
getting
way.
two. And a Typhoon in the making, courtesy of XERXIA. B side, what defense? There is nothing, Surf says, as he annihilates the competition right in front of him. 5v3 immediately. There we have the Cloud Burst now to allow XERXIA to navigate just a little bit more. At the same time, Boom trying at the very least to get the angle here. Because Berserk's now providing that cover. Flash drive into play. Blaze King and Berserks do get the frags that they need. But here comes Surf and he's just killing them all. Deja vu here. A bit of a repeat. Berserk's trying his best with the judge. The dash on the way though to keep Surf alive and even finds his maker there at the very end. Berserk's not gonna go on down. Surf Crew's on the board and this is looking to be it. XERXIA Esports, they have gone global time after time and time again. Can they do it once more here in the APAC Challengers? Well, beating Boom is already a good start to their lower bracket run. A chance though for Blaze King and Tebotol, the Spectre and the Bucky to try and believe, but Blaze King now just wide singing, desperate for that takedown and some attention here. But Foxy, he's not going to give up this angle whatsoever. Surf right now with a third kill. He has gone big on the attacking side. He has the blades looking for more and trying to just shatter the glass that keeps Tebotol in check. This is just even worse with the taunt and into the corner. Tebotol